When it comes to the streaming service Hulu, which isn't going to be a thing permanently because it's going to be merging with Disney Plus. As of right now, there's still two separate services, though not for that much longer. There's a good amount of TV shows I've watched on Hulu. For one, the show The Good Doctor, which actually is nostalgic because me and my parents watched it together back when we lived in New York, when we didn't have any streaming services. This was one of the only shows that me and my parents all watched together, as a matter of fact. And I've watched all the seasons at this point, and then I'm going to be watching season 7 when it comes out this year. Also, there's a TV show Wayward Pines, one that me and Mom watched together back in New York. We both really enjoyed it, and then I watched it again on Hulu. Also, you got the show The Act, that tells this very tragic real-life story about a mom who abused and gaslighted her daughter. Then I have seen both Legion and The Gifted on Hulu. These are what I call X-Men adjacent shows, because Legion is about this mutant named David who has telepathy. It's about him trying to figure out who he is, sort through all the trauma of his past. He's not mentally well. He meets other mutants. The Gifted is set at a point in the timeline where for some reason the X-Men have vanished, and so there are these mutants that have formed the Mutant Underground. Pretty obvious parallel to the Underground Railroad. They're trying to help mutants in whatever ways they can, trying to keep them from being captured by the government. There's also the show called Moving that I watched on Hulu. This is a streaming original comic book show that is a South Korean show. It was very interesting for me watching this one because I haven't seen very many foreign movies or TV shows, so it's interesting seeing one that was South Korean. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And you also have series like Wipeout and AFV. I've watched some episodes of America's Funniest Home Videos and Wipeout on Hulu. I haven't gone through every single episode of Wipeout, but I've seen some of them there. This show is nostalgic for me. I watched it back when I lived in New York. Lived there from September 2010 to late May 2018. Me and my mom have watched episodes of America's Funniest Home Videos over the years. We haven't consistently been watching it every week, but we've watched a good amount of episodes overall. Also, yeah, those are the main things that I've seen on Hulu. I mean, there are individual movies that I've watched on there, but I don't really remember what they are. Those are the TV shows that I remember watching on Hulu.